Have you noticed your knees hurt when you try to walk around the block? Do you feel tired after just a few minutes on your feet? If you're 60, 70, or 80 years old and finding walking harder now, don't worry. I have 5 simple things you can do instead of walking that will keep you healthy. They might even work better than walking ever did. As we get older, our bodies change. Knees ache, backs stiffen. Tiredness seems never to go away. I understand this. You feel frustrated when things that used to be easy are now hard. Maybe you're asking yourself, can I stay healthy and independent without walking so much? The answer is yes, you can. In this video, I'll share 5 simple ways to stay strong, keep your muscles working, and even improve your balance, all without walking much. Pay special attention to method number 3. It helped my 78-year-old viewer stand up from a chair without help after just 2 weeks. So, stay with me. Don't skip ahead. Don't assume this doesn't apply to you. Sometimes, the smallest changes make the biggest difference. And if you haven't already, I recommend subscribing and turning on the bell so you don't miss out on future videos that help you stay strong, safe, and informed every step of the way. Let's begin. Part 1. Understanding your body as you age. Let's talk about what happens to our bodies as we get older. Why does walking become harder? It's pretty simple. First, our joints change. The cushion between our bones, called cartilage, gets thinner. This can make your knees hurt when you walk. Your hips might feel stiff too. Second, our muscles get smaller if we don't use them. Did you know that after age 50, we lose about 1 to 2% of our muscle each year if we stay inactive? That's why climbing stairs feels harder now. Third, our balance changes. The small muscles that help us stay steady weaken if we don't practice using them. But here's the important truth. Most of these changes are not because of age. They happen because we move less as we get older. I've seen people in their 90s who move better than some folks in their 60s. The difference? They kept moving. Let me tell you about Barbara. She's 72 years old. Barbara used to love walking around her neighborhood every morning, but then her knees started to hurt. Steps became harder. Soon she couldn't walk to the mailbox without pain. Barbara thought, I'm just too old to exercise now. She started asking her children to drive her everywhere. Her son had to help her get up from the chair. Her daughter did all her shopping. I felt like a burden, Barbara told me. Worse, I felt like I had lost my freedom. Like many people, Barbara believed that aging meant accepting weakness. She thought there was nothing she could do. But that's not true for Barbara, and it's not true for you either. Our bodies are made to move. They want to be strong, and they can become stronger at any age. Yes, even at 60, 70, or 80 years old. Moving your body is like charging a battery. Without it, your energy runs down. Your muscles get weaker. Even your mind doesn't work as well. The good news? You don't have to walk to get these benefits. There are other ways to move that might work even better for you now. Let's look at what those are. Part 2. Method 1. Sleep well to boost your energy. Good sleep is like magic for your body. Did you know that sleep and movement are deeply connected? When you sleep poorly, your body feels heavy the next day. Your muscles feel weak. Your balance gets worse. Even short walks feel exhausting. Many people over 60 have trouble sleeping well. They wake up during the night, can't fall asleep easily, and wake up too early. Sound familiar? When you don't sleep well, your body can't repair itself. Your brain gets foggy, and guess what? You feel too tired to move. I've found that fixing sleep is often the first step to feeling better. When you start sleeping better, you suddenly have energy to move again. Here are 3 simple ways to improve your sleep tonight. First, make your bedroom an amazing place to sleep. Keep it cool. Around 65 to 68 degrees is perfect. Make it dark. Use curtains that block light. And keep it quiet. Try earplugs if needed. Your bedroom should feel like a place, cool, dark, and quiet. Second, set a regular sleep schedule. Go to bed at the same time every night. Wake up at the same time every morning. Yes, even on weekends. Your body loves routine. It helps your natural sleep clock work better. Third, avoid blue light before bed. Blue light comes from phones, tablets, computers, and TVs. It tricks your brain into thinking it's still daytime. Try to turn off all screens at least 1 hour before bedtime. Instead, read a book, listen to soft music, or take a warm bath. These activities signal to your body that it's time to rest. I like to drink a small cup of warm milk with honey before bed. It's an old remedy, but it works for me. When you sleep better, amazing things happen. Your body heals faster, your brain works better, and you have the energy to move the next day. Good sleep leads to more energy. More energy makes movement easier, and movement helps you sleep better at night. It's a natural cycle of people. So tonight, before you worry about exercise, focus on your sleep. It's the foundation that makes everything else possible. Next, let's talk about something that might be stealing your strength without you even realizing it. Part 3, Method 2, Reduce Sitting Time. Let me tell you about my friend John. He's 76 years old, with the kindest smile you've ever seen. After retiring as a teacher, John found himself sitting a lot. I didn't notice it at first, John told me. The TV remote was always in my hand. My recliner knew the shape of my body better than my own clothes did. John would wake up and have breakfast sitting down, read the paper sitting down, watch TV sitting down. Before he knew it, 10 hours had passed, all in a chair. One day, John's 6-year-old granddaughter Emma came over. "Grandpa, can you play blocks with me?" she asked with those big blue eyes. John smiled and tried to join her on the floor. But something terrible happened. His legs wouldn't work right. He couldn't lower himself. And when he finally managed with help, he couldn't get back up. The look in Emma's eyes, John paused, his voice cracking. She was scared for me, and I was too. That night, John called me, upset and worried. Am I just too old now? Is this how it ends? I asked John a simple question. How much time do you spend sitting each day? He guessed maybe 4 or 5 hours. I asked him to track it the next day. When he called back, he was shocked. Almost 10 hours. I had no idea. I explained to John how sitting affects our bodies. When we sit too long, our blood slows down, our muscles start to sleep, our joints get stiff like rusty hinges. Our bodies basically begin to shut down. But I'm not even 80 yet, John protested. It's not your age, John. It's the sitting that's making you feel old. So we made a simple plan. Nothing complicated, just 3 easy changes. First, John set a kitchen timer for 60 minutes. When it buzzed, he stood up for just 1 minute. That's it. He'd exercise in place or stretch his arms up high. Second, during TV commercials, John would stand up every single time, no exceptions, even if he just stood there. Third, John started making his daily activities more active. He'd pace around while talking on the phone with his daughter. He'd stand at the kitchen counter to read the newspaper instead of sitting in his chair. This sounds too simple, John doubted. Will it really help? I challenged him to try it for just 3 weeks. The first week was hard. John's body resisted. His legs felt shaky when he stood after sitting for an hour, but he kept going. By week 2, something started to change. I'm getting up easier, he reported, and my back doesn't hurt as much in the mornings. Then came week 3. John called me, his voice excited like a child on Christmas morning. I went to the mall with my daughter yesterday. We had to go upstairs to a store, he said, building up to something big. And? I asked. I didn't use the railing. I just walked up those stairs like I was 60 again. My daughter couldn't believe it. But the best part came the following weekend. Emma came over again. This time, John carefully lowered himself to the floor. They built a tower together, knocking it down with laughter. Then came the moment of truth. Without asking for help, John pushed himself back up to standing. Emma clapped her hands. You're strong, Grandpa. John had tears in his eyes when he told me this story. I didn't need a gym. I didn't need fancy equipment. I just needed to stop sitting so much. I see this transformation all the time. Your body isn't broken, it's just been sitting too long. How about you? How many hours do you think you sit each day? Is there a simple timer you could set? Could you stand up during TV commercials? These small changes wake your muscles back up. They remind your body how to move. They keep your joints fluid and your blood flowing. And before you know it, like John, you might find yourself doing things you thought were lost forever. Now, if standing up is already hard for you, don't worry. Our next method will directly address that. Let's talk about simple leg exercises that can help you stand up with confidence again. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 2 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move forward to the next. Part 4. Method 3. Simple leg exercises. Now that we've talked about sitting less, let's focus on something that will change your life. Strengthening your legs. Your legs are your freedom. They carry you everywhere you want to go. Let's be honest. Have you noticed your legs don't feel as strong as they used to? Maybe getting up from a chair takes more effort now. Maybe you worry about falling. You're not alone. But here's the good news. Your legs can get stronger at any age. I'm going to show you 3 simple exercises that can transform your mobility. No fancy equipment needed, just a chair and your commitment. The first exercise is the chair stand. This might be the most important movement you'll ever learn. Start by sitting in a sturdy chair with your feet flat on the floor, about hip-width apart. Scoot forward so you're sitting near the edge. Now lean forward slightly. This is key, nose over toes. Place your hands on the chair sides or on your thighs. Don't use your hands to push up if possible. Now stand up slowly. Then sit back down, controlling your movement. That's 1 repetition. Try doing this 5 times to start. If you need to use your hands for support, that's perfectly fine. With practice, you'll need less help. I've seen people go from needing 2 hands for support to using no hands in just 3 weeks. Your body remembers how to be strong. The second exercise is seated leg lifts. Stay seated in your chair with good posture. Back straight, shoulders relaxed. Extend your right leg straight out in front of you. Hold for 3 seconds, then lower it slowly. Now do the same with your left leg. That's 1 repetition. Try 5 repetitions with each leg. If this is too hard, don't extend your leg fully. Even lifting it a few inches works those muscles. This exercise strengthens your thigh muscles, the very ones that help you stand up, walk, and climb stairs. The third exercise is heel raises. Stand behind your chair and hold on to the back for balance. Lift your heels off the floor, rising onto the balls of your feet. Hold for a second at the top, then lower back down slowly. That's 1 repetition. Aim for 10 repetitions. This exercise strengthens your calf muscles, which help with balance and walking. It also improves blood flow in your legs, which can reduce swelling. These exercises might seem too simple to make a difference, but that's exactly why they work. They target the exact muscles you need for everyday movements. Do these exercises every day. It takes just 5 minutes. You can even do them during TV commercials. Let me share something personal. My mother is 84 years old. 5 years ago, she needed help to get out of a chair. We started these simple exercises together. Within a month, she could stand up on her own. Within 3 months, she was walking around the block again. Strong legs mean a strong life. When your legs are strong, you can get up from chairs and toilets without help. Climb stairs with confidence. Walk wherever you want to go. Catch yourself if you start to fall. That last one is crucial. Falls are one of the biggest threats to independence as we age. Strong legs are your best protection against falls. Start with these exercises today. I promise you'll feel a difference within 2 weeks if you do them daily. Now let's move on to something that will help your whole body feel better, not just your legs. Something that has been practiced for thousands of years because it works so well. Part 5, Method 4, Yoga and Tai Chi for beginners. You've learned how to strengthen your legs with simple exercises. Now let's talk about something that will help your entire body move with grace and confidence, yoga and Tai Chi. You might be thinking, wait a minute, isn't that for young, flexible people? Not at all. These ancient practices were designed for people of all ages. In fact, they're perfect for older bodies. Think of yoga and Tai Chi as gentle ways to reconnect with your body. They combine breathing, movement, and focus. They're like meditation in motion. The benefits are amazing. Better balance, improved flexibility, reduced stress, better sleep, even sharper thinking. Research shows these practices can reduce your risk of falling by up to 50%. Let me show you 2 simple movements you can start today right in your living room. The first is called the mountain pose from yoga. Stand tall with your feet hip-width apart. Press your feet into the floor. Imagine a string pulling you up from the top of your head. Take deep breaths. Feel your body becoming stable like a mountain. This simple pose improves your posture and balance. Do it for 30 seconds while waiting for your coffee to brew or before sitting down to eat. The second movement comes from Tai Chi. It's called parting the clouds. Stand with your feet shoulder-width apart. Bend your knees slightly. Now, raise both arms slowly up to chest height, palms facing up. Then turn your palms downward and lower your arms. As you do this, bend your knees a little more, then straighten. Breathe in as you raise your arms, out as you lower them. This gentle movement improves balance, strengthens your legs, and helps you feel centered. Try it 5 to 10 times. Let me tell you about Eleanor. At 81, she was afraid to leave her home. I was terrified of falling, she told me. My world got smaller and smaller until it was just my living room. Eleanor's daughter showed her a video of simple Tai Chi movements. At first, Eleanor held onto a chair for support. She practiced for just 5 minutes each day. After 2 weeks, something changed. I felt steadier on my feet, she said, like my body remembered how to balance. By week 4, Eleanor was practicing without holding on to anything. Soon after, she went shopping with her daughter. A month later, she joined a senior center for weekly card games. The biggest change isn't just physical, Eleanor told me with tears in her eyes. It's feeling like I'm part of the world again. I'm not afraid anymore. What I love about yoga and Tai Chi is that they work with your body, not against it. There's no pushing or straining, just gentle, flowing movements that wake up your muscles and calm your mind. Start with just 5 minutes a day. Hold onto a chair if you need to. Remember, it's not about being perfect. It's about moving with awareness. Now, there's one more method I want to share with you. It's probably the easiest of all, but it might be the most powerful. Part 6, Method 5, Harness the Power of Sunshine. Our final method might sound too simple, but it's backed by science. Let's talk about sunshine, nature's free medicine. How much time do you spend outdoors? Not just grabbing the mail or taking out trash. I mean really outdoors, feeling the sun on your skin. For many of us, the answer is not much. We wake up, stay inside all day, and then go to bed. We might not realize it, but our bodies are starving for sunlight. Here's why this matters. Sunlight helps your body make vitamin D. Think of vitamin D as the superhero vitamin for older adults. It keeps your bones strong. It helps your muscles work properly. It supports your immune system. It even improves your mood. As we age, our skin doesn't make vitamin D as efficiently. At the same time, we tend to stay indoors more. This creates the perfect storm for vitamin D deficiency. Low vitamin D can make your muscles weak. It can make your bones fragile. It can affect your balance. It can even make you feel sad or foggy-headed. Does any of this sound familiar? The good news is that just 10 to 15 minutes of sunlight each day can make a world of difference. Here's how to get the most benefit. First, aim for morning sun between 10 a.m. and noon if possible. Morning sun is gentler on your skin, but still effective for vitamin D production. Second, expose your arms and legs if the weather permits. The more skin exposed, the more vitamin D you'll make. But always protect your face with a hat or sunscreen. Third, start with just 10 minutes if you haven't been in the sun much lately. You can gradually increase to 15 to 20 minutes. If you're worried about skin cancer, I understand. Balance is key. For most people, the benefits of short sun exposure far outweigh the risks, especially compared to the dangers of vitamin D deficiency. One thing I love to do is combine sunlight with gentle movement. Try doing your leg exercises on the porch. Practice Tai Chi in your backyard, or walk slowly around your garden. Sunlight doesn't just help with vitamin D, it also regulates your body's internal clock. Morning sunlight tells your brain it's time to be awake and alert. This helps you sleep better at night. And as we learned earlier, better sleep means more energy for movement. I've noticed something remarkable in my own life. On days when I get morning sun, I feel happier. My joints feel looser. My mind feels clearer. And I naturally want to move more. One simple habit I recommend: have your morning coffee or tea outside. Just 10 minutes sitting on your porch or by a sunny window can set a positive tone for your entire day. Remember, you don't need to tan or burn your skin. Just a short time in gentle sunlight is all it takes to wake up your body's natural health systems. So open your curtains, step outside, feel the warmth on your skin. Your body will thank you for it. Now you have 5 simple but powerful methods to stay healthy without walking much. Let's quickly review them. Get quality sleep, sit less throughout the day, do simple leg exercises, try gentle yoga or Tai Chi, and enjoy some sunlight. The wonderful thing is, you can start any of these methods today. You don't need special equipment, you don't need experience. You just need consistency. I've seen so many viewers in their 60s, 70s, and even 80s regain their confidence and independence using these methods. You can do it too. Where should you start? I recommend choosing the method that feels easiest for you and doing it every day for 1 week. Then add a second method. By taking small steps, you'll see big changes within a few weeks. One of my favorite sayings is, "It's not about age, it's about energy." These 5 methods help restore your natural energy and vitality. They remind your body how to move with ease again. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and share it with someone you care about. Subscribe to my channel for more tips on living your best life at any age. And let me know in the comments, which method will you try first? Thank you for watching. Remember, it's never too late to feel better. Your body is ready to respond as soon as you take that first small step. I believe in you, and I can't wait to hear about your success.